Hello and welcome to Club 4 episode 5 of the Pentagon Challenge on FM24. I'm Jamie. Coming up on today's episode, I've got the first 2 games of the season for you in the Liga Professional de Football. We are away to Estudiantes and then we'll be at home to Lanús. So let's get straight into it, and the team to face Estudiantes is coming up in just a moment. Okay, here is the team to face Estudiantes, and it is Aragon in goal. Back four is Moreno, Mantilla, Carnero and Otero. Luciano Lopez behind Kevin Lopez and Rodriguez in midfield. Espindola on the left, Fatacla on the right, and Hernandez up front. So let's sim at the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant manager wants the players to go out there and impress me. It's the first game of the season, so that absolutely makes sense. Point the finger then and go with that. And let's get into the action. And as always, first 10 minutes, we'll just see what happens. And then beyond that, we will make any tactical adjustments that we need to try and get a win on the opening day of the season. So, are we going to get an early indication? The early indication is that we're actually doing okay. And it is our opponents, though, on the attack. And Gonzalez is in, and Aragon makes the save. So, Estudiantes have the corner. So, I am going to demand more. Watson with the outswinger. And Aragon claims that one, and the highlight comes to an end. So 15 minutes in, it's still 0-0. And looking at the early ratings, there's nothing alarming yet. Otero's not having a brilliant game, but I'm not going to take him off before half time. Unless it drops massively from where it is now. But he will be one of the ones under consideration to come off at the break, as will Fatacla. He's not playing that well either. So I think those two are going to be the half-time changes. And it is stoppage time. Jakovic. And now it's Gomez, plays it forward, we've won it back. Rodriguez plays it into Hernandez. Lopez, Otero, and we've given it away. They've played it back to Jakovic in goal, who launches it forward. We win the header. Rodriguez crosses halfway, finds Hernandez. He finds Fatacla. Back to Carnero. Fatacla comes infield, finds Lopez to Hernandez. Fatacla out to Otero on the right. Otero into Fatacla, and he has the opening goal of the game in stoppage time. It's Estudiantes 0, San Lorenzo 1. So I may have to rethink my halftime plans. There is the halftime whistle. So going well, capable of better. And let's have a look then at what I am going to do at half-time. Luciano Lopez is tiring. I'll get him off. And we'll bring on Matias Pereira. Carnero also tiring. So we'll bring on Ranieri. And the third change I'm going to make is Kevin Lopez for Sebastian Balgoria. And I'll move him into the attacking role. And let's go. Second half underway. And hopefully we can go on and secure the 3 points and start the season with a win. We are still the better team. No highlights yet. Anybody playing poorly enough to justify coming off? Not really. So I'm not going to do anything. Jakovic with a goal kick. Crosses the halfway line. We've won the header though. And Balgoria comes forward. Looking for support. He's forced backwards to Otero. Otero gets to the byline, plays it infield for Fatakla, and the shot hits the crossbar. It's cleared, and Moreno has it, but the highlight comes to an end. And I think my next change is going to be Otero after this highlight, and the header goes over the bar, so we'll make that change now and bring on Barrero at right back. And my final change, I think, is going to be for Fatakla, the right winger. And we'll bring on Palacio on the right wing. And we've got 10 minutes to hold on for a 1-0 win, which would represent a very decent start to the new season, given that we're away. And we're now into the final minute of the 90. Rodriguez's free kick, headed down, and Edwin Moreno makes it 2-0. Or does he? VAR is getting involved and has confirmed the goal. So it is Estudiantes 0, San Lorenzo 2. And now Estudiantes with a free kick, but they've given the ball straight back to us. Moreno plays it forward for Rodriguez. Over the halfway line to Espindola, into Hernandez. Espindola to Pereira. And Balgoria is offside. And that should be the final action of the match. There's the full-time whistle. Estudiantes 0, San Lorenzo 2. I'll be back in a moment with the second match of today's episode. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode, and this time a home game in the Liga Professional de Football against Lanús. And the team for this one, Aragon in goal. Back four is Moreno, Mantilla, Carnero and Otero. It is Luciano Lopez behind Kevin Lopez and Rodriguez in midfield. Espindola on the left, Fatakla on the right, Hernandez up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant wants them to pick up where they left off last time out. So do I. So we will outstretch the arms and go with that. And let's get out there and see if we can make it 2 wins out of 2 to start the season. So as in the last game, we're going to wait 10 minutes before we do anything. Lanús are in the white, so it is them with the first highlight. We are in our traditional red and blue striped shirts. As Rodriguez comes forward for us, plays it in to Fatakla, and the shot from Lopez is just off target, only just. So an encouraging start, and hopefully we can build on that. We've got a corner. Rodriguez left foot in swinger to the near post. He's got another chance to swing one over. Played it back to Lopez onto Moreno, and the shot goes high and wide. So let's demand more. As Guerra takes the throw in. Lopez plays it back to Vergara and Guerra again. Guerra has it taken off him by Hernandez, so we can build from the back. Rodriguez plays it into the left channel for Espindola, who turns, plays it back to Moreno. Kevin Lopez forward for Espindola, who's got past his man, gets the cross in, and the shot is wide. So big chance goes begging, and I think we need a demand more. We should be doing better than this, so we will demand more, and hopefully we can take the lead sooner rather than later. As we get another highlight, and this time it's a free kick to us. Kevin Lopez over it. And he's gone for goal. He's hit the frame of the goal. And the highlight comes to an end. So we've gone really close. And we've got an XG of 1.51. So we really do deserve to be in the lead now. As Santillan clears it. Mantilla picks it up for us, plays it to Carnero, into Espindola. He sold Moreno short, but he got there anyway and forced a save out of the keeper. So it's another corner. Another Rodriguez left-footed in-swinger. And this one's a bit deeper, but the keeper's grabbed hold of it. Toledo, and the highlight comes to an end. Now it's Moreno with the throw-in. Kevin Lopez back to the other Lopez. Moreno to Lopez to Kevin Lopez. Moreno, Kevin Lopez. Takes it round the outside. Kevin Lopez backheels it for Espindola. Moreno's cross is deep. And it's across the goal. Kevin Lopez back to Moreno. Lopez to Moreno, who twists and turns. Gets the cross in. And it's straight into the arms of Toledo in the Lanús goal. We are all over them. We've got an XG of almost 2. And yet we haven't found a breakthrough yet. So there's the halftime whistle. Can only encourage the lads after that. We deserve to win it. Let's go and do it. And in terms of changes, I think Rodriguez needs to come off. He's tired. We'll bring on Pereira. And I'm also going to take Espindola off and bring on Carlos Chacon. And also for Tackler can come off for Palacio. And let's get out there and try to win the game. So we will encourage, because we're playing quite well. I don't want to demand more yet. Hernandez probably needs to be the next one to come off. He's tiring and not playing that well. And the question is who we bring on in his stead. And I think it's Ignacio Moreno that's going to come on. It is. So he is now on. And it is Kevin Lopez with the right-footed out-swinging corner. And it's headed away. Lopez to Moreno and Toledo with the save. So Kevin Lopez will get another chance to deliver a corner. So another right-footed out-swinger. And this one is headed over the top. And the highlight will come to an end. And indeed does. Into the last 20 minutes. I'm going to take Kevin Lopez off. And bring on Balgoria. And it is Mantilla with the free kick to Moreno. Moreno into Palacio. Palacio into the area. Gets to the byline. It's pulled back to Balgoria, who finds the back of the net. And it is San Lorenzo 1, Lanús 0. I thought that was never coming. And we've got just over 10 minutes to hold on to make it 2 wins out of 2. So let's praise the boys for a job well done. With no more subs left, so the boys out there now are going to have to do the job. We've got 4 added minutes to survive. And now that we're 2 minutes into that, I'll drop to balanced. And hopefully we can just see the match out. There is the full-time whistle. San Lorenzo 1, Lanús 0. I'll be back in a moment to show you the league table and to tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, here is the early league table then, and as you can see, with 2 games gone, we're one of 4 teams with a perfect 6 points out of 6. So we're joined by Newell's Old Boys, Talleres and Belgrano as the teams with a perfect record. And let's have a look now at when we are going to come back. And I am going to bring you back for 2 massive games away to Boca Juniors and at home against Newell's Old Boys in mid-March. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.